I'm going to show you guys how to do my go-to natural makeup routine, but please don't look at the pimple in my nose. It's huge. Just ignore it.
First, you want to make sure you start with really clean, prepped skin. Obviously, because you're not wearing foundation, your skin is your foundation. So I already did my skin prep. I'm going to jump right into my brows. If y'all know me, you know how much I love this. I kind of just use the ends to place the gel all over my brows, and then I use the brush part to brush through it. I like to brush them straight up. I'm really picky with the shape of my brows. I slick the tail down and I flatten the top so it has a really defined shape. Okay, these are the brows. Then I take the Sachu contour stain. This is in the shade Giving Drama. And we're just gonna put her all around the forehead, my cheekbones, a little bit on the nose. Let's do the eyelids for fun today. Just making sure to really buff this in because I don't like when it looks too dramatic, especially when I don't have makeup on. Well, foundation on. Some people are super precise with their makeup and really like sculpt everything. I just feel like that's too hard. Honestly, my biggest tip is to just be messy with it. Messy in a good way though. Pro tip, when I put the contour on my eyelids, sometimes I like to blend it down my nose right here and it kind of gives the illusion of like a snatched nose. After the contour, I'm going to take the tiniest bit of this Rare Beauty blush in the shade Virtue. I don't want to do too much of this. Just little dots in all these places. And I blend this out with a fluffy brush. This is not the best brush for the job, so don't listen to me. This is just the brush that I have. Headband is really hurting my head. I'm gonna take it off. Wow, cute. This is what I normally use for foundation, like with a BB cream. Today, obviously, since I'm not wearing foundation, I'm just gonna use this as concealer. My chin looks really red right now. I don't know why, so we're gonna cover up some of that redness on my chin. Okay, I ran out of storage on my phone, so now we're filming on TikTok. Anyway, just blending out the concealer. I really like this BB cream, especially for concealer when I'm not wearing makeup because it's not too heavy and it doesn't create like harsh lines between the rest of my face. And it doesn't give you too much coverage. It's kind of just like a little tint. I'm gonna take a little bit of powder just in my T-zone. This is the Airspun powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to make my face look too matte, but just in the places that are giving me a little too much shine, mainly just my T-zone. Blend it out with a brush a little bit. And then before I go on to do the rest of my face, I'm gonna do the Sachu lip liner stain in the shade Hazel. I love her. If y'all know me, you know I love the Sachu lip liner stains. Honestly, I like all their products. They have a good line. Okay, sirens. Okay, lips are on. I'm gonna take this Broken Busted Milani bronzer. Add a little bit of that to my lid. Again, not being perfect. Just make it messy. The lashes cover it up. Also, if you guys like these lashes, they're pinned at the top of my page. So I'm obviously not gonna do any lashes or any mascara. If I didn't have these on, I would do lashes or mascara. Sometimes I like to add bronzer under my eyes right here for just like a little bit of a sun-kissed effect. I don't know. Some people tell me that it makes me look old, like age spots, but whatever. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit on my cheekbones where I put the other contour, just to add a little more liveliness. This is low-key turning into a full face. Let my lip stain sit for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll come back when I'm doing the rest of my lip combo. Normally, I let this sit for about like 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, I'm being impatient, and I'm just gonna take the lip stain off. That's the best way to do it. Ouch. Just wipe the edges off with a Q-tip. Today I'm gonna take this lip matte pencil. This is my pinned video too. This random little like berry lip treatment. This is more of a like a bold lip combo to do with this makeup look. I wouldn't normally do something like this bold, but in a couple hours it'll be a little more subtle. Okay, I feel like that's everything. Like, am I missing anything? I don't know. I feel like this is normally what I do for like my natural makeup. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.